Hello, I'm Jim Morrish. I'm a founding partner of Transformer Insights, and I'm here at CES 2024 with the IoT End-to-End Council, and I'm speaking to Arne Assmann, who is the Chief Strategy Officer of Once. So, Arne, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Jim.
Excellent. So I just wanted to explore with you what's going to be changing as the market moves forward. So clearly we're at the beginning of a new year, and that's a traditional time to think, well, what's the new year going to bring? What's 2024 and 2025 going to bring, in the way that customers relate to IoT and what they expect from IoT and what they expect from their IoT vendors?
Yeah, good question, Jim, because what we see happening right now is a change of paradigm, because everybody was looking for solutions that are tied together and work. But however, we see customers more and more using IoT services everywhere across the globe. And with that, customers face a new struggle, which is that they have multiple of either hardware, software, connectivity work together. And this brings a new challenge, because then they might either replace something with another, and this is something that customers might be solving very quickly because they have running systems on their own already. So what customers might be looking for as IoT and the market in general is ramping up is a solution that works seamlessly in the same way everywhere across the globe and is open and adaptable.
Right, but as you've outlined there, it can be quite a fragmented environment. So you could have different vendors of the hardware, different vendors of software. Of course, you've got different networks to deal with and different languages to work in. There's a lot of fragmentation in there, but obviously you need to simplify that somehow. So how does Once help to address all this fragmentation and diversity?
To be very frank, actually you can't solve that. That's our answer. Because IoT always will be a very complex ecosystem of all these technologies coming together.
Right.
And the way we address that and will address that also throughout the next years is by making all of these services more adaptable and interoperable to each other.
So it's about making it simpler and abstracting out some of the complexity and recognizing that complexity has to be there. It's just a fundamental thing with IoT.
Exactly. If you think of what does simplicity mean, it means just to make things work.
Yes.
That's the key challenge for customers. It's not pricing, it's not integration. It is really fixing or figuring out for customers, what do I need to put together?
Right.
And if I have figured that out, how does it work and operate, and does it scale?
Right. So what you're doing there is you're separating between the use case and the end markets and the customer experience. And on one side, you recognise that there has to be continued fragmentation and challenges, and there is difficulty there. But what you want to make sure is that the customer experiences simplicity. So it's experienced simplicity of a complex situation. That's the aim.
Couldn't have said it better, Jim.
Okay.
Thanks for pointing that out. It's true, but exactly. So we, as Once, consider ourselves as supply chain disruptors.
Yeah.
Because IoT is nothing else than, nobody has invented the IoT. It's a combination of technologies being put together. So it's everything about a supply chain issue that customers need to solve along hardware, connectivity, and software. And what we aim for and what we focus with our services is to make really all these elements at the supply chain work together more seamlessly everywhere where it's possible. It's not possible everywhere, but we're doing our best to make it more seamless.
So what this effectively becomes is it's taking IoT away from being a technology to being a tool in the box, which you can just use to solve whatever problem or use case there happens to be.
To be even more to the point, we would even say, if you look at connectivity, we see connectivity even being a part of software. And we treat it as such, because think of it. Customers want to have a service that works.
Yep.
So, and they do this already in a way. If you think of software, what do customers do? They purchase it for a subscription. What does Once do, and what we are known for, is an upfront payment. What you have in the software area, which is common there, right? The only thing that is different is that we do not have a 1-year subscription, but a 10-year subscription. However, the full experience that we offer is you can use Once and connectivity and the software like a software in its way.
Okay. That sounds good. It sounds like exactly the right way to be going in.
Okay.
Now that's 2024, and I guess leading into 2025, what might 2025 bring as the...
That's a good question. So what I see there is even more the kind of, there will be a very clear statement of customers either to go for one of the bigger ecosystems. We see now customers very often come and say, okay, I use AWS, I use Azure. And I think this will really define the market where you really have to play into. So in a way, we might be seeing a standardization. It will not happen everywhere, yes, but across multiple fields where there are services that customers might be tending to use more and more. We see this in the cloud, and of course we as ones aim to be the same standardization tool for connectivity.
Yes, now I was about to say a similar point. You know, it's almost the principles of the software world applied to connectivity. It's just plugging in connectivity as part of the solution.
Exactly, but thinking of software again and coming back to the paradigm that we have here is we do not lock in customers, and that's again how we think. We act like a software provider where customers can use us, and if they like us,
yes,
they stay with us, yes, and they grow with us, which they do. Our customer base, we grow with them 42% on an annual basis. And they do that because they like our service, not our connectivity. They like our software and service.
Okay, fantastic. Arne Assmann, it's been fantastic to talk to you. Really interesting to hear what you're up to and what expectations of the market are. And I look forward to that softwareization and of connectivity. And frankly, that's what it needs for the market to really take off and get deployed easily and for volumes to grow. So that's it's a great way to go. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.